Today I'm going to show you how we turned this room that you're seeing right now into this beautiful studio. Let's go. So I want to start this journey by giving a huge thank you to everyone watching this right now, as well as everyone in every company who supports me. We just crossed over 50,000 subscribers on this channel, and I thought, what better thing to do to celebrate 50,000 subscribers, but then to reveal my new studio that I'll be filming all of my tips and tricks and bike maintenance type videos on, and doing live streams working on bikes and so much other fun stuff. What better way to celebrate than just by revealing that and taking you guys through the process of turning this room from what it was, which was a room that had unpainted paneled walls. It had some problems with rotting wood around the bottoms, as well as a floor that needed some love. So the first thing in this process was just kind of figuring out what we were gonna do with this and taking a look at what was here and cutting off all of that rotten wood around the edges and figuring out what we were gonna do around the bottoms. And then from there came the painting process. And as the painting was going on, I did film a little bit of the painting, as well as going to pick up the pegboard that would become the tool wall. So let's roll the clips from there and all of the painting stuff, and we'll pick up with you after that. It's step one to the workshop studio. Oh, it looks a lot better. So I know that it's a little dark in here because we took the light bulbs out in order to paint the ceiling, but the room is coming together. The walls are white and it's getting closer. Soon we will start with the floor. That's tomorrow. The floor is getting redone, completely redone, and it's very exciting. Shortly after that, we'll be able to start with everything that's going over there. I don't know if I talked about it yet, but it's exciting. Very, very exciting. Before the pegboard gets painted, the room has had its second coat of paint, and it is looking good. And here is the room with the dried paint. The floors are about to go in starting today. It is a couple-day process. I am excited to show everyone whenever it is done. This room is so much brighter now. That is wild.
Different floor, huh? No way.
What?
No way.
What?
Wow.
Turn on the light.
Wow.
Turn on the light.
Wow.
Jeez, man.
What do you think?
That's sick.
And then once the floor was done, we were able to put up the trim, or whatever you want to call these boards that go around the base on the floor. We were able to put those in. Wow, it looks so good on camera. And then once those were in, we were finally able to build the workbench and put up the pegboard wall. And I filmed the entire process of putting up that pegboard wall and building this bench, as well as painting it. So that is what we're going to lead into now, and I'm excited to show you that process with my buddy Ryan. Shout out to Ryan for all of the help in doing this, and I'm just stoked. Let's get into it. What are we doing?
Build a bench.
Build a bench. We're grabbing the wood here at Lowe's. Materials are in. Bench top, legs. What are we doing?
I'm just getting an idea of what's what. First things first.
Height.
Yes.
So we settled on a 3-foot leg height, which actually is pretty convenient because we cut 3 feet on the 2x4s, gives us a whole 2 foot of extra board on each leg board, which means we probably didn't need to buy as many as we bought. What? Pencil. We have arrived. We've done some thinking and we're actually just gonna use the extra pieces of 2x4 at the length that they are without having to cut them anymore, because it kind of works out perfectly in that, can you put it where it kind of will end up? So it's gonna end up like that and then like that, and it gives it a little bit of a lip, which will stick outward. And I think that that's gonna be pretty nice actually, just in case anything ever needs clamped or anything. So do we build a frame?
I think we should build a frame.
And at this point, we've gotten front leg number 1 in, opted to go for the L design, which I think actually is gonna look kind of neat. Now we're going to continue with the front legs, all the legs, technically. And here we have bench ready to be flipped. Like my bench?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
You're not carpenters.
No, but it looks good.
My dad would say hillbilly Amishman. So we're doing a little R&D here with the bike and bike screws, just to see like what, before we go screwing a pegboard to the wall, trying to figure out where things need to actually be at. Take tools from here, working on it here. I feel like that makes sense. Oh, being able to be behind it like that?
Yeah, because sometimes you need to get over here.
True. I think we landed on something concrete here, in that liked having the bike in the corner, being able to move all the way around it, but then didn't like when you did that, having to have the bench all the way over here, walk over there for the tools. To figure, move the bike out a little bit. Tools are all here, so you literally just turn around, work on the bike. Camera could be there, camera could be in front of me here, camera could be over there, camera could be anywhere it actually needs to be to work on the bike, and it makes sense. Because then I never have to go more than that, you know? Does that make sense?
I like it.
I like it too. And the plan for the pegboard is that we can't just screw it to the wall, because how do you put the peg stuff in? So we got these 2x3s here. We're gonna put one pretty much directly right there, and then another one at the top, right under the trim, in order to screw the pegboard to it and then have the pegboard up. I don't know, dude. That looks kind of good.
It's right there. You want to screw it in?
Oh yeah? Screw it in, bud. That's not too bad. It needs a frame though. Humor me.
I'm putting that one up there right there.
I told you. What was that? He said, God, I'm good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Well, you know what? That actually isn't terrible. We made a bench with a pegboard wall, and now we have to paint. We couldn't just leave the bench white, could we? Not with a whole bunch of paint from the kitchen left over that's like literally the perfect amount. Yeah, you dumped the can out and it's perfect because that just covered the last part that we needed. This is awesome. Thanks for all the help, dude. Should we hang these up while we wait on the paint to dry? All right, so we have somewhat of a informal unboxing here to do while we're still in the finishing stages of getting the studio done, but I thought, we're in here and we should probably put this finishing touch on here so that when we slide this bench back in, it's done. I even get to do a reveal. It got bent in shipping a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. Oh, dude, this is as legit as it gets. Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready for this. Oh my gosh.
That's it.
Oh, that's so sick. Hang that right there.
Oh yeah.
Not much more to say than shout out to Park Tool. Jonas. That's it. So, look at it. It is currently like 2:30 in the morning. We just got finished. I just got myself cleaned up, but I couldn't help but reflect at the end of the day here on what a crazy day today actually was. So first of all, I woke up to hitting 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. And first I want to talk about that a little bit, and that just, I don't care a lot about numbers on YouTube. And I made a really long post about it, and I mentioned this already in this video. What makes me excited about doing all of this is that I know that there's people out there who are not only enjoying me just making the videos I want to make and that I would make regardless of if anyone was watching them, but also the fact that there's videos that I can make that help people. I hear this all the time, like, oh, your video on this and that helped me do this or learn this or anything like that, and documenting jams and events because of the mentality of like, if I don't do it, who will? And the answer to that a lot of times is no one. And that's kind of what drives me, is the capturing and documenting of memories for other people to relive later. I've had so many people that I know who I ride with and I'm friends with say, man, I'm so glad that you filmed this event that we went to, and it was an amazing time, and I watched it from years past. And just doing those types of things has almost led to a sense of responsibility, where it feels like if I'm not doing that, I feel like I'm not doing my job, not fulfilling my purpose, I guess you could say. And so hitting that 50,000 mark, I was reflecting on all of these things, and it's an amazing number to hit, and it's what's leading me to like make this video so that we can see all of this completed stuff. But there's also something you guys have no idea about that I can't even talk about in this video because it's not happened yet, and I'm literally not allowed to talk about it, but it is the biggest opportunity that I have ever had in my life. Like, insane stuff that I get to do, and I can't wait until everybody gets to see. But reflecting on that, and that all of my friends throughout the process of this opportunity that I've needed help to do have been there, hands down. Dustin was there last night. We did something for this, and he was there the whole time doing anything that I needed and everything that I needed, no questions asked, and it is amazing. And then today, another group of people. John was there, Dustin was there again, Ryan showed up, and he helped out with it. No questions asked at all, and it was incredible. And then tonight, Ryan comes over. He has a dirt bike race. His heat is at 10 tomorrow morning. He left at 1:50, and he's got a kid that he's going to help with his racing too, that his heat's at 9 o'clock in the morning, and he didn't leave until 1:50 because he wanted to get this done and see the finished product. And Ryan and I have been best friends since we were in 7th grade. Dustin and I have known each other and been friends literally since we were little kids. He got me into BMX, and the fact that I have all these amazing people around me is just incredible. And I don't know, I just wanted to take a minute to be appreciative for that, and the fact that not only did I hit 50,000 subscribers today, but I also was doing the biggest opportunity that I've ever had today. Then we end the day building this bench. Make sure it's still recording. We end the day building this bench, and this is where it caps off. It might be the next day now, but it's incredible where things are. And that's just talking about today and the things that have surrounded today, but all of the relationships that I've developed in BMX, being friends with company owners and so many hundreds, if not thousands of people all literally around the world that I've met through BMX and doing this YouTube channel, and just being stoked on everyone and appreciative of just cool stuff has led me to meet so many awesome people, have so many great opportunities. Sorry about that. But it's just crazy to me as I look around in this room that's full of things that I've ridden at one time or another because of how hard I work and the things that I do every single day to not only promote the people who want to help me out, but also promote the people who I just believe in and doing cool things. I've been working with Alienation for 10 years in early next year, so it's 9 years at this point, or late 2023. Nowhere BMX, I first talked to Carl 10 years ago this year. It's been 10 years with Nowhere BMX this year. Just those two alone, it's insane. Park Tool, who all of these tools back here and that cool metal sign are from. I've been working with him for 5 years at this point. Started in 2018. It's insane. Shadow Riding Gear has started with a relationship with Ronnie Bonner, the guy who owns Shadow, Sabrosa, and all that, and started UGP. It all started with a relationship that I developed with Ronnie just through being at an event and just treating him like a person and just being around him cool as a person. Just reflecting on that type of stuff is crazy to think about for me. And there's also Brimstone Bicycles. They've helped me out in so many ways, and they got me my first Sunday, and just Eric and everybody who's gone through the shop throughout the years has helped me tremendously as well. And I appreciate all of it so much, and going in there and having this environment is so welcoming, and having Eric when I walk in there and there's somebody he's talking to, oh, he's our sponsored rider. It's surreal. And then another thing that happened today that I totally forgot about was that I didn't catch the kid's name, but we were getting ice cream, and this kid saw me and he freaked out. He's like, oh, Braymore. And that's only the second time I've ever been recognized in public outside of somewhere for riding, because we were just at the ice cream place. And it was just a really, really cool experience. So shout out to you, kid. I'm stoked for us to run into each other at Orville Skate Park whenever it gets built here. But it's just more things to be thankful and appreciative of. And now this amazing opportunity that I've had with Fit and S&M, and all of that has been literally a dream. Literally a dream. I don't know how else to explain it, but that it's a dream. I mean, we have this complete bike I'm doing this series with that wouldn't happen without that. I've had the idea for it for years, but it would not have happened without that. In that box right there are all of the parts to replace on this bike. As I'm upgrading it, everything is in that box. I don't know what the parts are because I did it in a way that I don't know what's actually in there, so that as we upgrade things, it's like a surprise to me, but it was all sent at one time. And then the fact that I have 2 bikes that are S&M with all the S&M and Fit parts that I have on them already with that is insane. Working with Chris and Melissa has been literally a dream. So easy to work with. Everything just makes sense. It's a business perspective, and it's so simple and easy to do. And I feel like I've helped them just as much as they've helped me at this point. It's been life-changing. The whole affiliate thing, the code for Fit and S&M on screen, brand all caps, that is life-changing. The support from people buying through Fit and S&M, and not only them, but also Shadow Riding Gear. I have a code for them too, and Jaywalkers, the pants company, I have one for them too, and soon, potentially Nowhere, I'm gonna have a code for, but like just S&M Fit alone, everything that's come from that, if it continues consistently, it's life-changing. It's incredible, the opportunities that have come my way. I mean, we moved into this house and I now have my office with the green screen wall where it's just, I don't have to think about things. And the same is gonna be with this room. I'm not gonna have to think about anything. I just set up. I don't even set up. I just put what I need. I guess I set up, but way less of a setup, and then just go. I put the thought into what I'm doing and making it better, and now it's gonna be as legit as it possibly can. And I wanna make sure that I take the proper time here to also give a thank you and just give some appreciation to my girlfriend, Victoria. She has been behind me since day one with this YouTube channel, filming even before I had this YouTube channel, just filming whatever I needed filmed for riding. And she was a huge part in this huge opportunity that I can't talk about yet, in helping me with that and making that happen just as much as all of my friends were, and just being down for the BMX lifestyle. It is incredible. We've traveled the entire country together just in the name of BMX, and I would not rather have anybody by my side to do it. So I want to make sure I gave the proper appreciation here for her as well, because she's had a bigger part than literally anybody else in helping me with this YouTube channel and getting me to where we're at this point. So yes, she's the best and I love her. I'm not sure what else to say at this point, but just thank you to everyone who has helped me in this journey, including every single person watching this, because without everyone watching this, it doesn't grow as big as it has. I would still do it, but it doesn't grow like it has. And this has been crazy. I mean, just look around at all of that and then everything else that is there. It's incredible. I literally have helped design parts that I ride on my bike, and there's stuff coming with that too. And it's just, there's so much cool stuff to reflect on, and I'm appreciative of all of it. I never want to let it come across as though I'm taking any of it for granted. So thank you to every single person out there who has helped me to get to where I am. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. This studio, this house, my office, the opportunities that have come up that I can't talk about, it's just the beginning, and I cannot wait to see where it goes next. So I just want to say thank you again. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and stay tuned, because if I can get it done, tomorrow will be the first video using this studio setup with the workbench. So thank you, and we'll see you there. It's really late. I'm going to bed. Good night. Goodbye. See you later. And see you tomorrow.